This is Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM, Thursday morning, 7:40, 31 degrees. Shawn and Sue with you. So the Super Bowl this weekend,
Yes.
It's a huge event. I have Super Bowl facts here for you, Sue.
Nice.
That
Okay.
you may or may not be aware of. All right, so these are some interesting things. The NFL did not turn to mainstream music acts at halftime until 1991. Before that, mainly it was marching bands that performed at halftime at the Super Bowl. In 1991, the first big act they brought in, they've done it ever since.
Sure.
The New Kids on the Block.
Oh, wow.
They were the
okay.
very first ones. And Lady Gaga will be this
NKOTB,
year.
yeah.
Yep. Lady Gaga is this year's. Who was the first ever Super Bowl MVP to say he was going to Disney World? It's a tradition
Who
now.
was it?
It was from the New York Super Bowl champion Giants.
Oh, boy.
Phil Simms was the very first NFL MVP to say, I'm going to Disney World. So Phil Simms, the first one to go to Disney.
That's cool.
Representing the Super Bowl champion New York Giants. Teams wearing white jerseys, Sue, have won 11 out of the last 12 Super Bowls.
Really?
Who do you think's wearing white this weekend?
It's Brady's team.
It's the New England Patriots.
Yes.
So overwhelmingly, the white jersey teams have won, and the Patriots wearing white this weekend.
Okay, are the Falcons wearing red?
The Falcons will be wearing the black or red.
I think
I'm
the
not
red,
sure.
probably. Okay.
Now, here's the last one I have for you, and this is an interesting one. Gail Gilbert. Does that name ring a bell? Probably doesn't. He is a backup quarterback. He has the record for the most Super Bowl appearances. He made 5 straight Super Bowl appearances. He was with the Buffalo Bills as their backup quarterback for 4 Super Bowls in which they lost. And then he was a backup quarterback with the San Diego Chargers for his 5th appearance.
Oh, my.
And they lost every single game. 5 straight Super Bowls. And lost every single one of them, never got his Super Bowl ring.
Oh, boy.
Gail Gilbert is his name. A lot of Super Bowls, never a ring, Sue.
Tomorrow, dip tasting with our own Joey Rack for the Super Bowl weekend parties.
I won't lie to you.
WOBM, good morning. We're playing Super Bowl trivia today for a chance to win tickets to see Train. So we're asking the question, who's the youngest quarterback to start and win the Super Bowl? Was it Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Steve Young, Dan Marino, or Eli Manning?
Tom Brady.
It is not Tom Brady. WOBM, good morning. Who's the youngest? Was it Ben Roethlisberger, Steve Young, Dan Marino, or Eli Manning?
Was it Eli Manning?
It is not Eli Manning. WOBM, good morning. Who's the youngest to win? Was it Ben Roethlisberger? Was it Steve Young or Dan Marino?
That would be Ben Roethlisberger.
You got it, Ben
Wow!
Roethlisberger of the
He
Pittsburgh
was the
Steelers.
youngest. Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. You're a winner. What's your name?
He beat Joe Palm from Manchester.
Joe, who you going for this weekend, Atlanta or New England?
I like to see Atlanta, but I don't think anyone's going to beat New England.
You
All
think,
right.
think Patriots will win. All right, hold on the line. Don't go anywhere. More chances to win coming up with WOBM. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Sue with you on this Friday morning. It is February 3rd, right now 7:38, 27 degrees, heading into Super Bowl weekend. The commercials, a lot of folks love to watch these. As I was saying to
Did
you,
you happen to see any yet?
I have seen a few, and I was
I've
saying
seen
to you,
some too.
I like the funny ones, and, those are the ones that have always, gotten my attention. A little bit less if I've been paying attention to the commercials over the years. I don't know, but,
Okay.
one of the ones I thought was funny that I saw leading up to the Super Bowl, and I don't know why they release them ahead of time. I think they should hold off and wait.
I think so, too.
Because then
I
they're sort
don't
of
know why.
anticlimactic. You always waited for those during the game, but now
Listen,
you've seen some of them.
nowadays
And
you can find everything on
Yeah.
YouTube, so everyone is seeing them early.
one of the ones that made me laugh was Melissa McCarthy for Kia.
Yes!
Did you see that one? Where she just keeps getting slammed.
Yes.
When they throw her into the boat.
It's funny.
I mean, it is so funny. That is one of the funnier ones. The Skittles ad is pretty cute, too, where the boyfriend is trying to get the girlfriend's attention. He's throwing the Skittles at the window.
Oh, yeah.
But they've got the window open, and the girlfriend's eating them. But then it goes from the girlfriend, it goes to the mom, then it goes to the dad, then it goes to the grandma, then it goes to a burglar.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And then it goes to a cop who's chasing him. It's pretty funny. So those are the ones.
And then?
I saw a Cam Newton commercial, which I don't know what it's for.
No, but
he was
the
playing
groundhog.
Oh, yeah, there's a groundhog. Yeah, the groundhog is in the Skittles
Eating
commercial,
the Skittles, too.
Yeah, he's in there, too, because his
Cam
day just
Newton's.
happened. Cam Newton's one was funny. I don't know what it's for, but he's playing football with kids, and I thought that was kind of cute, too, where they were like, what do you think, your kid's Cam Newton? And he actually is Cam Newton playing.
Spuds McKenzie?
Spuds is back.
Yes, he
The
is.
ghost of Spuds McKenzie.
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they do it, but I watch more of the commercials than I do the game.
Yeah, is that how you are with it?
Definitely, yeah.
You like that better. Well, there'll be a lot that you haven't seen that you'll see during the game. I just wish that they held
I'll
off
jot
on
down
some of
my
the big ones.
faves.
Like, that would have been great. That Melissa McCarthy one would have made everybody laugh out loud. Probably still will.
it still will,
But
yeah.
I think it would more so if you saw it
If you didn't
during
see
the
it
game.
yet.
Yeah, if you only saw it that,
I agree.
Sunday, you'd be like, oh, my goodness, that was a funny one. But
I agree.
anyway, we'll see what one ends up being what America's favorite is come Monday. They usually do a little recap of all the commercials, and we'll take a look at that on Monday. Here's Taylor Swift on WOBM. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn and Sue with you with Eddie Money on a brand new Friday morning heading into Super Bowl weekend. 7:29 right now, 27 degrees in Toms River. So, Sue, here are some shocking facts when it comes to the Super Bowl.
Yes, I've been waiting for these. Okay, go for it.
23% of Americans said they would skip their vacation to watch their team in the Super Bowl.
Wow, okay.
All right, 21% would bail on important work in order to go see their, to watch their team in the Super Bowl.
Totally true. Yeah.
20% said they would skip a close friend or family member's wedding in order to watch their team in the Super Bowl. 19% said they would skip a close friend or family member's funeral
Oh, no.
to see the Super Bowl.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And listen to this.
What?
This may be the most shocking. 15% of those surveyed said they would actually miss the birth of their child to watch their team in
No
the Super
way.
Bowl.
No way.
According to WalletHub.com. So
Wow.
is that amazing or what? How much people, the lengths they would go to see their team if they were in the Super Bowl.
Unbelievable.
All right, so if you answered yes to any of these, you may be in the doghouse.
Ocean County News on Ocean County's news station 92.
WOBM, good morning.
Hey, got me some pork roll.
So now, are you a fan of pork roll, or are you like these folks from out of state that don't like it?
How could you not be a fan of pork roll?
I know, exactly.
I'm telling you, when I've shown people from out of state pork roll, they've actually gotten nauseous. They don't understand
They've gotten nauseous.
what it is. But I say, look,
Right now, the only thing I'm not a fan of is Tom Brady.
Oh, you're ready for the Super Bowl, Mr.
thanks,
Joe.
Mr. Joe. WOBM, good morning. We're talking about pork roll. What do you think?
Good morning. Let's talk pork roll. The best pork roll, egg and cheese sandwich is Oh What a Bagel on Route 9 in Bayville.
I will
All right.
agree. I agree. We've had theirs, and they're absolutely they are delicious.
They're fantastic.
I defy someone in California who's never had pork roll to have one of those and then tell us it's not good.
What the heck? They can welcome to New Jersey. They can stay in California.
I never forget.
absolutely right.
I forget where I was. I think I might have been in Virginia, and I showed somebody pork roll, and they covered their mouth, and they were like, "Whoa," So,
Really?
oh yeah, they thought, how horrible, to take a hot dog and blow it up with helium.
It's funny because
so.
I was at Disney and you could get pork roll.
Really, they had.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really? Well, maybe they're importing everything Jersey these days. What town are you from?
Jersey's the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
What town are you from?
Ocean Gate.
What is your name?
Annie.
Annie, have a great day today.
Annie, we love you, girlfriend.
There you go. Oh, what a bagel. Oh, what a bagel. And, oh, pork roll, Sue.
We know Annie. We met her at that event. She is fantastic. The
Oh,
dancing event.
Annie.
She's the teacher. Annie, we love you.
We're WOBM. WOBM, good morning. Who's this?
This is Pat.
Hi, Pat.
What town are you from, Pat?
Tom's River.
All right, we're playing for train tickets. It's Shawn and Sue's Backward Spelling Bee because today is National Backward Day.
Oh.
So we're going to give you a word. You have to spell it backward, all right?
Okay.
Here is your word. prescription.
Oh, no!
Spell prescription backwards.
Write it out first and then spell it backwards.
Prescription. NOITTIRCSERP.
You got it. Wow. You did absolutely fantastic.
You didn't even have to read it first.
But see, that's tough to do. You know, spelling is hard enough, but then doing it backwards just throws that hole in your head. You're like, you know.
You want to dance with train, don't you?
Good job. Good job.
That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, hold on the line. Don't go anywhere.
Shawn, that was a tough
Pat is a winner. I like that. We might have to make that a game, backwards spelling bee.
Let's do it.
Because
Let's do the backwards week.
Yeah, backwards spelling bee. It makes it just a little bit tougher.
That's fun.
And Pat's a winner with WOBM. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Sue with you with Outcast at 8:08. 26 degrees on this Tuesday, the final day of January. And we're talking about what they're calling, Sue, the handgun smartphone.
This is crazy.
Something that's trending. We're talking about a new invention by Ideal Conceal. It is a gun that looks like a smartphone. And what caught my attention was an article in which Ocean County Prosecutor's Office spokesperson El Dalafov, he was talking about how it takes concealment to a whole new level. And he says that if someone wants to do harm, it's easier for them to hide it. So I don't think law enforcement officials are liking the idea of a gun that looks like a smartphone.
Right. I don't believe so either.
Now, if you look at this, you know, we've got links to the website for the thing.
Right.
It looks like a smartphone, but then if you hit the safety, it turns into a pistol. And it has 2 bullets in it, which you can use. All right? And we've put it up on our website, and we're doing a little survey this morning. We want to see your opinion.
This is not going to
Now,
help.
I'm
What's
in
it for?
favor
Yeah.
of citizens legally owning firearms. But I think that this concealed weapon is not a good idea.
So inside this, you were telling me, it is like a phone case, correct?
It looks like a smartphone
Okay.
when it's all
And
folded
the
up.
picture is up at WOBM.com. You need to click the link and get to it and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
How does it not go off?
Well, there's a safety key on it. There's a safety trigger on it. But my thing is, like, how long is it going to be before someone shoots themselves right in the derriere? Because, you know, you put the phone in your pocket, you know. Well, the girls will shoot themselves in the derriere. The guys will shoot themselves in the leg.
More of a problem.
You know, are you one of the type of girls who puts their smartphone in the back pocket?
Yes,
You
sometimes.
are. Okay, so you could shoot yourself right in the tuchus. Guys put their phone in their front pocket, so I'll probably shoot myself in the leg. But anyway, what do you think of this idea? Right now on our web survey, you know, we're getting votes coming in now.
Right.
We put up a little quick poll that you can take part in. 100% of people voting are saying no, they don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah.
This is not a good idea.
Absolutely not.
I mean, it's a sneaky way of having a handgun in your thing, you know, in your pocket or your bag or whatever. You know, someone doesn't even think it's anything, and next thing you know,
it has bullets in it, you said?
Has 2 bullets.
Now, would you need would you need to get this registered?
Oh yeah, it's a gun. It shoots. You would have to have it registered. Like I said. I guess I'm sort of, you know, giving a double standard there because I'm saying I do agree with people having the right to legally own firearms, but at the same time, I don't like this concealed weapon. So I don't know. That's sort of an oxymoron right there. But anyway, check out the story. It's the handgun smartphone. What do you think? Have you seen one of these things? Or would you buy it? Comments on Facebook, Twitter, and at WOBM.com.
It's crazy.
92.7 WOBM with Billy Joel on a brand new Tuesday morning as you're getting in the office. 9:14 right now, 29 degrees. So McDonald's, we've got more news for you, Sue.
All right, good.
This is a brand new thing that they're trying out today. What do you think of the idea of being able to go to your ATM and getting a Big Mac?
Going to the ATM and getting a Big Mac.
A Big Mac, yeah. In Boston today,
Yeah,
they're trying out this idea. They're going to be installing an ATM vending machine in Boston that serves fresh Big Macs. You just go up, you hit the screen, you order, boom, it drops out, it falls into your hand.
Where are they making them?
This is only going to be a one-day event today in Boston.
Oh, my word.
But if it's popular, they said you might find them in more places after this. Wow. And they say they'll have a local McDonald's that's close to the ATM that will service the machine so that you get a fresh Big Mac when you go there. Like, they're not going to sit there all day. They'll be rotated every so often. What do you think about that?
I don't know. No, I don't find it very fun. I mean, I'm wondering, how do they keep cleanliness and stuff, keeping the food?
Well, they're wrapped, sealed and wrapped and put in the machine, just like, But yeah, Big Macs at the ATM.
How do they even have holes at the ATM?
Well, I don't. It's a special machine, I guess, that they run.
It must, because you don't have holes like that big. That
yeah,
a Big Mac
I guess
can
it comes
come
out the other hole, and just sort of
what?
falls out.
It comes out the other hole.
Well,
it will when you're eating it. Oh, my gosh.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
What I'm saying is the machine will have a place, I guess, for money, and then a separate place for a Big Mac to pop out.
They're going to have a special
What are you talking
machine. You said the other hole.
Well, Sue's back, folks.
Nice to be back.
Send your emails, sue.mole@townsquaremedia.com.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
92.7 WOBM with Howie Day on this Tuesday morning. Shawn, Sue with you. So, story that's been going around. I saw it on television.
Is it good gossip?
And Justin Lewis put a blog up about it yesterday up on our website.
What?
It's this new phone scam. Can you hear me? Have you heard about it? All right, so this is what happens.
Oh, no.
If you get a phone call and you hear the first thing the person asks, can you hear me? Hang up the phone. Don't say anything.
Seriously?
Because what they want you to do is they're going to call you and they're going to say, they're trying to pick on seniors, elderly especially. What they're going to do is they're going to say, can you hear me? And you're going to go, yes.
And
I can hear you, yes. They're recording you, and that way when they steal your credit card information, they could play back your voice. And then they
say yes.
Verbal confirmation. Yes, I made. Did you make this purchase? Yes. Is this your credit card? Yes. And they have your actual voice then. So that's what they're trying to do. So if someone calls you and the first thing they say is, can you hear me? Immediately hang up. Don't say you can. Don't even acknowledge them. First of all, if I don't recognize your number, like if your name doesn't come up,
you don't pick it up.
I'm not answering it.
Right.
How many times am I going to get a call from Chicago? I got a call from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Look, if I don't see your name, then I don't know you. And if you're that in much of a need to get me, you'll leave me a voicemail.
Every day someone's trying to sell me a vacuum cleaner.
Really? A vacuum cleaner?
Every single day.
Do you need a vacuum cleaner?
No.
No.
But it's like, what? And every day I say the same thing. Please take me off this list.
Please take you off the list.
But can you imagine, though, if you get that phone call, can you hear me? Hang up. Do not say a word. Just hang up, and hopefully they won't bother you again.
All right, there you go. So check out the story. Justin put it up at WOBM.com. 92.7 WOBM with Vanessa Carlton. It is Thursday morning, February 2nd, better known as Groundhog Day, 8:41, 31 degrees. How we make out today with Puxatawny Phil?
We're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. He saw his shadow. Oh, little Pucks. For goodness sake.
They had lots of folks out there in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania. He saw his shadow. 6 more weeks of winter, says the groundhog. So what do you think?
Oh, man. Boo!
Yeah, that's what I think, too. Anyway.
That's what I think. But 6 more weeks.
If you're a snow lover, maybe you're happy today. The groundhog says more winter.
Oh no, see you walking around, just forget the world.
92.7 WOBM with Snow Patrol on a Friday morning heading into Super Bowl weekend. Shawn and Sue with you. 8:42,
so
27 degrees. Our friend Joey Rack is in with us this morning.
Rack.
Joey.
Good morning, Shawn and Sue. Good morning, everybody.
So what goes better with Super Bowls other than Joey Rack?
Oh, my gosh, on the perfect side.
How about the dip?
The dip. So I made a BLT dip because this Sunday we're going to a big Super Bowl party at our friend's house, and everyone is bringing the best dip.
Okay.
So we're in it to win it. It's a competition. About 16 people go.
Okay.
And you know, per family brings a dip.
So
about
nice.
5, 6, 7 dips, and I made the BLT dip.
Okay, tell us about it. What's in it?
So we got mayo, sour cream, bacon, lettuce, tomato, salt, pepper, and onion powder. And that's it.
Shawn.
So we're going to try this.
We're doing this live taste test on the air now. We all have our cracker and dip. You
All
ready?
right, let's go. 3,
We've all got
2, 1.
All right, here we go.
That's pretty good. I told you. Pretty good. Now,
Joey.
how do you guys like the dip?
Tastes like a BLT without the bread.
See?
Taste the mayonnaise.
Oh,
Shawn!
Shawn, please.
Oh, my God.
You don't like it?
I've never tasted anything so disgusting in my
He's
life.
such a liar.
Oh, my
He's
God.
such a liar.
It's so horrible.
Oh, he's such a liar.
It's the worst thing I've ever had in my
I
life.
love it, Joey. I'm gonna
that
eat
just
more.
means he likes it more. That was code for he wants
You know
more.
what?
No,
I
I'm
taste-
kidding with you.
I
I'm
taste
kidding
the
with you.
onion
I'm kidding with
powder,
you.
And I love the bacon chunks. Look at this. Look at the bacon
Look at that.
chunks. Oh, my word.
You should have been there when I was making it, Sue. Frying up the bacon. So, I hope
Do
you
you win
guys liked
anything?
it.
Well, it
yeah,
was very good.
Gift cards on the line. Big gift cards. Now, last year we made meatballs, and I was tied for first with a friend of ours, but they did a re-vote, and after like 3 of them, she won. So, I was tied for first last year, and a couple years back I didn't participate.
All right, so every year this is going to be an annual thing, Joey.
All right, well, it's not always going to be dip, so next year I don't know what it will be.
Maybe it'll be soup. Maybe it'll be a
A
dessert.
dessert? We don't know.
Maybe a sub of some kind.
That's
but
right.
You're going to come in, and we're going to talk about this. And
Every day before the Super Bowl.
day before the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
every year.
All right, so
And you're
tradition
going to bring
now.
in the food, and we're going to taste test it. I'll tell you what, this dip is pretty
Yeah,
creative
I get it.
and
I
pretty
get
good.
it. I get it. What you were going for here, a BLT dip.
BLT
Yeah.
dip.
Yeah, it tastes like it. It's
And
good.
it's easy to make.
Tastes good with crackers. Tastes good with chips.
That's
any
it.
Any kind of dipping stuff you need. It's delicious.
And it's easy to make, you know, if you're having a party this weekend.
Probably
and you
go
want-
good with a nice cold beer, too.
That's it. See?
But I love the bacon on top.
Yeah, see,
That
that's
is what makes
Well, yeah,
it.
that's what we fried up a little more and then crumbled it on top before
Yeah.
we served it. But if not, you can just put it in there. You don't have to do it on top. That's just something extra. I hope I win, though.
Yeah.
I hope you do, too.
If
I
not,
do
I'm going to
too.
be more disappointed than, like
Listen,
a Mariah
you are
Carey fans
here.
at Mariah's New Year's Eve.
Oh my goodness, he's bringing up that.
That's how disappointed.
Listen, Joey, you're here talking about your dip. You're going to win.
All right, we know. Well, I'll let you guys know.
We are behind you 100%.
That's it. This is the
giving
most
you-
important election of our year.
We are giving you a check plus for that. That's fantastic.
That's great. I'm glad you guys like it.
The BLT
I've
dip.
got one question for you.
Right, Shawn.
Can I
let's do
take
it.
that tub of dip home?
Yes,
No,
you can.
he already asked me. I'm taking it.
Oh.
Hey.
Controversy. Well, yeah, share it. Share it with
Joey,
Abby and Nick and everybody.
Fantastic. And once again, tell everyone where they can go see you.
Well, I'm going to have my show on YouTube called Joe Rack Now.
And you have lots of community people on.
That's right.
And
Including
it's
I
great.
had Sue on. We had such a great time. Shawn, we got to get you there next.
I think us
Yeah.
too. We're
Yes.
going to
The
come.
two of us will
That's
come
going to
down
be
there.
fun.
That'll
Oh,
be fun.
Shawn, are you going to be up for that?
I will be up for that.
All right.
That'll sound
Can
like
you
fun.
make the dip?
Will you
Maybe.
will you cook though? Will you cook? If there's food, I'll be there.
All
Okay.
right, sounds good.
Joey
Have a little
Rack,
dip
ladies
party.
and gentlemen.
Joey Rack,
Thank
we
you,
love
Shawn
you.
and Sue.
Good luck.
Happy Super Bowl, everybody.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll let you know if I win.
Nothing is bad when it has bacon.
That's it.
We'll be back.
Happy Super Bowl.
Happy
with
Super Bowl,
Joey Rack.
everybody.
More coming up next on our Super Bowl show with WOBM.
By now, you've heard all about the wonderful care Preferred Home Healthcare offers their seniors. But did you know that
Thanks for listening to Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM. For more details, go to WOBM.com.